And I also want to say something real quick. I have another shout out for Bruce, the middle part of a human centipede, Prichard. Boom. And real quick, before anybody says anything, this is no shots fired or any shade at MLW. They will always be fan bam, but I buried him when I worked over there. So this is nothing new, because you never forget when people treat you very good or very bad. And I'm thinking to myself, Bruce, did you think I wasn't going to hear this, or did you think I was going to forget? Okay, so let me set this up. I leave WCW, and originally I was going to leave with the Radicals, with Jericho. You were there when this happened, Di.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
with the Radicals and all that. And that was a day that Raven got up, and that Eric Bischoff said, "Hey, yo, whoever wants to leave can leave." And he got up and he bounced. And I said, well, if Ray can leave with me, I'll leave too. And he said, no, Ray's not going anywhere. And I'm going to make life miserable for you, which he did. So I called WWE for work. And Bruce Prichard actually asked me for some tapes, And so I remember telling Eddie this. I remember telling Jericho. And they were like, how is it possible that the guy at that time, was he the head of talent relations, or what was he doing over there? Any of you guys remember?
Yeah, it's like talent relations, wasn't he? He's a one of the big ones
how
over there.
How could he not know who I was? Okay, first of all, when I was there in 1990 as Max Moon, he was playing Brother Love, and I remember specifically talking to him, and he was telling me, "Oh yeah, I'm from Houston," or I think it was Houston, and bro, I love that character. That's one of my favorite characters of all time. Do you remember that character?
Yeah, totally.
Hell yeah, man.
His opening promo for the debut of that character was one of the greatest promos of all time.
Yeah, incredible. So, we were chopping it up about Mexican wrestling and all that, because he was telling me he would see it when he was in Houston, and so he knew exactly who I was. Okay, so I think Kevin Kleinrock from the Mass Republic Minute was the one that said, "Oh yeah, it was." He said it was a mistake. It was kind of funny, and I go, "Let me hear exactly what he said, because it wasn't a mistake." So
was it funny?
Okay, so when I hear his explanation, he's trying to say that I called up and I said, "Yo, this is K-Dog. This is K-Dog. Here's a tape." It's like, bro, like I'm a buffoon or some caricature of my persona. I think I'm pretty lucid and articulate when I need to be, when it's needed. It's almost like I was doing my old in-ring spiel or something. Órale, arriba la raza. Yo, this is K-Dog. Like, bro.
Let me speak on this.
Yeah, don't try to ridicule me, baby nuts, or patronize me. I mean, I called, and I might have said I was K-Dog instead of Konnan, but I made it abundantly clear that I wanted to leave, and the reasons for me leaving and wanting to join Eddie, and that Ray couldn't come with me. And then just to call your bullshit, Chris Jericho of all people called me up, and he goes, "Yeah, Bruce Prichard said," because I told him what happened. He goes, "Well, Bruce Prichard said that it was very presumptuous." And at that time, I wasn't even sure what presumptuous was, and I had to go look it up in a dictionary. Okay, he said you're pretty presumptuous of you saying it was K-Dog and not your real name. Like, he doesn't know me by my real name, and most of us in this business don't even call. Bro, I've known Disco forever, and I call you Disco 80% of the time instead of Glenn. Rey Mysterio instead of Oscar, I call him Ray. X-Pac, I always call him X-Pac. I don't call him Sean, right? We usually use our wrestling names. So he didn't know me by my real name. But anyways, he told Jericho that it was presumptuous of me to be using my real name, which meant he knew who I was. And then I went backstage a few years later, and he threw me out of backstage, and I got really hot. And Rey Mysterio was like, "No, because you're going to get me and Eddie heat," because they were the ones that invited me. So, bro, don't lie. I'm calling your bullshit. So I wanted to make sure I got that out. Boom.